So YouTube, by the title of the video, y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Part 2 of the Daytona RT. It was overheating because of the radiator leaking bad. We got a little bit more closure. I'm not too scared of what's going on. I thought maybe it was some oil in the coolant or something, but it's not. So we have all this bullshit all around, right? So we have everything separated, right? So if you could tell from the radiator, look at the water. So I was like, man, what if there's oil? But I got confirmation that if you look in here, it's just clogged, full of sludge. Oil and water, I don't think mix, so they wouldn't do this. I'm assuming, I'm wishing for the best. So what I'm gonna do, replace the radiator, as well as we're gonna replace the thermostat and the water pump. So we're gonna do the full coolant flush. It doesn't seem too difficult. I'm not the best mechanically, but how are we gonna learn if we don't do it? So we already got the radiator removed. We're about to go to the store, buy the radiator, the water pump, the thermostat, as well as the new hoses. So apparently what I think has happened, they live next to the beach. They put the wrong coolant. They either put regular water or the wrong coolant. And then it started to sludge up because of the rusting inside of the radiator as well. The radiator was partly old. The water pump's already old. So it was definitely starting to corrode. And she told me she'd stop driving it. And that's it. So I'm guessing that's exactly what happened. I'm hoping for the best. The engine sounds beautiful. So it drove beautiful. I made sure not to overheat it, as you guys seen in the other video. So yeah, we're gonna go to the store, get this over with. I'll give you guys a little update once we got more stuff going on. So this is where we're at right now. But if you guys check out the bottom of the engine, this baby looks bone dry. So you guys can see right there, no major leaks. The engine over there, I mean, I don't see nothing out of the ordinary besides this right here. I'm pretty sure is when the water was leaking on the bottom of this. It was when we were driving it, it was leaking to the back of it. To me, it doesn't look like it's anything major. So yeah, let's get this thing on the road. Right, YouTube, we got the coolant, we got the radiator, and we got the thermostat. We're gonna go pick up the water pump. They didn't have the water pump here, so we're gonna go straight to the other store, get the water pump, and get straight to it, man. We ain't wasting no time around, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, we just got back to the crib. We got the whole care package right here, water pump, radiator, we got everything right here. So we about to take it down, and yeah, let's get to work. All right, guys, we're gonna give you guys a little update. Water pump about to be ready to come out. When we're taking out one bolt, we put it right on the new one, just so we don't mix them up, because they are different sizes. There's a pulley, this one's gonna go right here. So it's looking pretty good. This one doesn't have a gasket, so pretty sure we should be good. That's the update. We got the radiator, the water pump, the thermostat. The only thing I'm not gonna get new, which I probably should, are these tubes, man. I'm gonna try to clean them out the best I can, and then we're gonna go from there. So yeah, let's get it. Yo, check out how dirty this water pump was. They definitely put the wrong coolant. They live next to the beach, so it rusted up quick. You guys could tell that does not look good. But we finally got the water pump out. So that's the old one. Here's the new one, nice and fresh. Make sure to stay organized when working. This is the first time doing a water pump, but this one seems pretty easy. I'm gonna just do some research, see if I should clean up all this nasty shit. I'm looking crusty as fuck. All right, y'all, I'm gonna give you guys a little update. We got the water pump in, the serpentine belt in. We're cleaning the reservoir. My phone's at 1%, so I gotta hurry up. I just wanna give you guys a little update. So now we're gonna start attacking and putting everything back before it gets dark. Yeah, I'm gonna put my phone to charge, but this is where we're at right now. I can't believe we're actually doing this shit, man. And then we're gonna do the coolant flush. We could do that in the night, so we're not really worried about that. But yeah, we definitely getting somewhere. Everything seems to be put on right.
Let's do it, man.
Let them know. How was that shit? Was it hard or easy?
It was pretty easy, honestly. The 350Z we did back then, that one was harder than this one.
Yeah,
This one's way more space to play with.
Yeah. All right then. All right, so we're gonna keep attacking this and trying to get this shit. Let's try to get this shit over with. Let's get it. Here we go. Another update. Removing the rust from all this. I might end up ordering a new one for this, but let's show you guys where we're at now. So what new water pump is in. Pulley is back in. Everything's in. Now we just have to connect this one right here and just start on the motherfucking coolant flush. Thank God everything went through pretty smooth. We got everything sealed up. If you can see the sealer on the pump, everything went pretty smooth. Important part is making sure everything gets flushed out and make sure it doesn't overheat. If it doesn't overheat, then we got ourselves a successful job. So yeah, I'll catch you guys after we do the flush. I might wait till tomorrow. I'm not too sure. I really want to get it done by tonight, but you know, I'm not too sure. So yeah, let's keep doing it. Let's keep killing it.
Right, y'all, it's the next day. We got our dirty ass clothes, dirty ass hat on, ready to work. So yesterday I was trying to do the coolant flush, but it got too late and I just didn't want to rush it. So we got all of distilled water. This way, no more rust will be formed inside of the cooling system, as well as we're putting everything back. So to do the flush, I'm gonna leave the thermostat off just for all the dirtiness could come off with ease. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We got almost everything back together. Let's get it. Now we got the full coolant in there. We already used the draining. There's a certain bolt that you use to make sure there's no air in the system, which is this one right here. So yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and do the first start. Our coolant's filled up. Double check everything. I hear something. I don't know if we fully tightened this. No. Alright, good shit. I didn't fully tighten this one, so we're gonna go ahead, fully tighten it. And that's it. I don't hear the little noise no more, so there's a little bit of air coming out from there. So yeah, let's turn this baby on. Right, y'all, so we'll give you guys the first start. And yeah, this is gonna be the first flush. Little rough, little rough. Now we're just gonna double check everything, let it warm up, make sure it doesn't overheat. And then we're gonna do this like 2 or 3 times just to make sure everything's good. I'm just hoping it doesn't overheat, because if it overheats, we did all this for what? Because then there's another issue. But we did the water pump, thermostat, radiator. I think we might be pretty good. So let's wait and find out. No white smoke, so that's a good sign. It is a little bit cold, so maybe a bit, but no water leaking anywhere. We got a fucking mess right now, but the serpentine bell is on good. The water is getting sucked up right here. I'm gonna open it before it gets hot. Make sure it does. All right, looking good, y'all. Now we're gonna let it warm up. Make sure the thermostat. Also, I forgot we gotta turn on the heater. Turn on the motherfucking heater all the way. All right.
Hey, tell me that. It's 64
degrees. And what's the average that needs to be at? 140, 300. So it needs to be right in the middle. All right. Here's the old water pump. Look how cooked it was inside. Yeah, it's pretty bad. All that white stuff is all from the. They use like a sealant. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. If you guys are wondering what we use to clean the radiator, we use this flush. We're gonna do it like 2 times. Make sure everything's nice and clean in there. And yeah, look how dirty the radiator was. So everything's running pretty smooth right now. No leaks, no nothing. The fans are not turning on, so I'm starting to worry that they don't work. But yeah, let's hope everything goes smooth. All right, guys, so we found our issue. Originally, we thought we did something wrong in the system or with the things that we replaced, but it turns out it's the fan relays. The fans work. It's just that now we need to. These relays are cooked, so when every time I mess around with them, it enables the fans again a little bit sometimes. But yeah, now we're just gonna finish doing the coolant. We got this motherfucker running nice and clean, so y'all go ahead and check this shit out. We put the bumper back on. Everything's running nice and smooth. There's no real coolant in it right now. Right now it's just nothing but the coolant cleaner, because there's a lot of rust in the system. But the radiator, water pump are brand new, so that should be fine. But yeah, nice and clean. Normal temperatures, 213. I seen that's about right. So yeah, looking pretty good. But there it is, y'all. Finally back. We're about to start detailing it. Meanwhile, the cleaner's putting in work. We're back. We got it again. It's running fresh. We got the cleaning system, the cleaning solution inside the cooling system. That way it's gonna start cleaning out all that dirt and grime. But check this shit out. Runs nice and smooth. We're kind of giving a little bit of gas. We want to build up that pressure so it can clean up all the rust inside the system. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Definitely needs some brakes, but I'm not too sure we're gonna go ahead and do that. Besides that, the car is back to running good. Let's get a little pull in. Definitely not as fast as my SRT8, but hey, it got a little pull to it. Pretty dope, pretty dope. Let's take it back to the crib and let's start detailing this thing. Let's get it. Right, y'all, so that's about it. We got it nice and running without overheating. Now we just gotta finish the coolant flushes. But y'all check it out. It's back and running, not overheating. Shit's looking good, shit's looking good. So with that being said, y'all better be ready for part 3 when it's all detailed, looking as spiffy as possible. Because if you see it right now, could definitely use a good little polish. This needs to be restored. There's a good amount of little things that we could do to it to make it look brand new again. It only has 82,000 miles, so I think it's worth investing that little bit of extra time, making it look good as possible, and try to maximize our profit. So yeah, y'all better be ready for part 3. Shout out to everyone watching. Much love. Even though I don't get a lot of views, we're gonna stay grinding. We're gonna make this shit work. Let's get it.